Let's just, hello. I hope that hello is going through. Yes, it should be good. Okay. Hello. It is Wednesday, my dudes. I am Stephanie, and we are going to play old school RuneScape again today. I believe we were fishing when we left off last time. We were on 19 fishing, and I wanted to get us to 20 before moving on and doing the ever difficult Ernest the Chicken quest, and then Druidic Rituals, I believe it's called, to start us on herb lore. So, with that said, we also have a clue scroll to do in, Birthwarp. So once we get over to the second quest we're going to tackle, we will do the step. I just need to check. I think we just talked to somebody, but we might have to bring an item, so I will check that. About 400, I think. Oh, 100 experience remaining. 120. So we should get 20 fishing pretty quickly now. Oh, I'm just going to make sure I am on Twitch on my Chromebook. I did not. So how was my week? It was good. I'm feeling good. Stream summary. What do I go to? I have like 38 notifications on Twitch. I'm not sure how I accumulate so many. My week was good. Just same old, basically. Stream summary, stream manager, there we go. Brittany and I just said her name. I hope she doesn't hate me. Gaia and I watched Donnie Darko on, I believe it was Thursday. It could have been Friday, but I believe it was Thursday. I did not know anything about the movie going into it, but I liked it. I thought, I've heard of it before, of course. I've heard Donnie Darko. How can you not? It's a cult classic. It's mentioned often on Reddit and other forums. But I've always thought it was some sort of comedy because of the name, Donnie Darko. It sounds funny. I'm not going to spoil the movie, it's been out for 25 years. It's like spoiling the Bible at this point. And I've been reading this New Testament, and they killed my favorite character. But, yeah, I thought it was, and then toward the beginning of the movie, when we were just, introduction sort of scenes, there was 20 fishing. I thought it was a black comedy, because there were undertones or even overtones of humor in the early scenes, and throughout the movie there was, humorous undertones present. But I thought it was like a black comedy at first, and by the end of the movie it was certainly more black than comedy. I really liked it. I would recommend it to anyone in the looks for something to watch. Let's get over to Draenor. Definitely makes you think. I looked it up on Wikipedia after the fact, and it's described as a psychological thriller rather than a black comedy, so that does make sense to me, having watched the actual full length of the film. It was good. I can see why it's considered a cult classic. I thought it grossed better than it did in the in theaters, in the box office, but it made money ultimately. Just not as much as I thought it would have. I thought it was much bigger than it ultimately was, but they couldn't apparently advertise it very well because it was produced before the 9/11 attacks, and it was released after the 9/11 attacks. And it does, this is the biggest spoiler I'm going to issue, but it's right at the beginning of the film, it concerns a plane. So that they couldn't apparently do much in the way of promotion for it. And that must have hurt its standing or its feasibility to earn. But yes, it's a good movie. I would recommend it. I have been reading not enough. I did read yesterday, but I've sort of been taking a break from my readings. I did order a book yesterday though. I got it on sale. It's I can't pronounce his name. I should have looked it up because I've been mentioning it to people, but it's a set of 3 plays. That tree always gets me. It's a set of 3 plays called the Orestia by an ancient Greek playwright. And Asclepius or something was his name, known as the father of tragedy. I've always been very into ancient civilizations, and Greece especially, because obviously that's sort of where the Western canon starts, although I've been more interested in Egypt. I've been interested in Egypt more and more lately. Where is Ernest? He's on like the top floor, isn't he? Something like that. I think I go up these spiral staircase and I find Ernest in his plight. So I bought the there he is. I bought the Orestia. I think I got a really good deal on it because I had the book. It's an Everyman's Library edition, very quality therefore. I had the book. Oh, I talked to you, I guess. In my Amazon Save for Later thing, and oh my gosh, why? This is worse than usual with the shipping and stuff. I got it basically at what I think was a $20 discount. What does this machine do? What does this machine do? Nothing at the moment. It's broken. It's meant to be a transmutation machine. It also has spent time as a time travel machine and a dramatic fighting generator and a thing for generating monsters. Okay, how do I start Ernest the Chicken? I got it, I think, for $20 or so off, because it was like $48 or something, and then it all of a sudden went down to 25-ish, or it was $25.57 including tax. Oh, I talked to Veronica south of Dreamer Manor. Right, I went right by her. So it was, what is going on? Maybe if I minimize it, and then, that didn't help. Anyway, I got a book at a discount. I wasn't going to buy it because I couldn't spend $50, but I figured, hey, if it's gone down to 25, I'll bite. And the doors won't open. I should have Googled how to start this quest or looked it up before. There's a door here, it looks like. Yeah, I'm excited to read it in 20 years' time once I get through my backlog. Ancient societies, very, very cool, if barbaric at times. Not that our current modern-day contemporary societies can't be barbaric. But, yeah. And I've been, excuse me, as you can tell, actually, I'm getting over a cold. Can you please help me? I'm in a terrible spot of trouble. Start earning? Yes, that's why I'm here. Aha, sounds like a quest. I'll help. Yes, yes, I suppose it is a quest. My fiancé Ernest and I came upon this house. Seeing as we were a little lost, Ernest decided to go in and ask for directions. That was an hour ago. That house looks pretty spooky. Can you go and see if you can find him for me? Okay, I'll see what I can do. Thank you, thank you. I'm very grateful, says Veronica. I've been getting over a cold. It's a very minor sort of illness. I'm not, complaining. I haven't been bedridden or anything. And I actually sort of enjoy being sick sometimes, if it's like a mild thing as it is. Like I don't know, I kind of like the feeling. I don't like when my throat is sore, and it did start as like a sore throat, but it changed and it progressed and it became actually more of a sinus thing. And I guess when I say I enjoy being sick, I sort of like the feeling if it's... I'm looking for a guy named Ernest. Ernest, top-notch bloke. He's helping me with my experiments. So you know where he is then? He's that chicken over there. Ernest is a chicken, are you sure? Oh, he isn't normally a chicken, or at least he wasn't until he helped me test my poulet morph machine. That's clever, poulet morph. It was originally going to be called a transmutation machine, but after testing poulet morph, it seems more appropriate. I'm glad Veronica actually got me. Didn't. Yeah. Let's be the assertive change it back. Change it back this instant. It's not so easy. My machine is broken and the house gremlins have run off with some vital bits. Well, I can look for them. That would be a help. They'll be somewhere in the manor house or its grounds. The gremlin never get further than the entrance to be. I'm missing the pressure gauge and a rubber tube. They've also taken my oil can, which I'm going to need to get this thing started again. Okay. Yeah, I enjoy being sick. Occasionally, if it's not super, like, knocking me on my butt. Very, very bad illness. But, it also sort of, I think it enhances, the door is locked. It makes self-care activities feel, better. Like eating an orange, or drinking some tea, or some orange juice. I eat fruit other than orange, by the way. I'm quite robust in my fruit intake, but, taking a nap, or a shower, or a bath, like, those activities feel better than they normally do when you are sick and nursing yourself, I think. So that's one reason I sort of enjoy mild illnesses. How do I get in that door? The door's locked. Shears. This is an oil can. Okay, I think there's a fountain or something out here that we go to. Or is that for Vampire Slayer? Who knows? We'll get back in there if we need to. Otherwise, what have I been doing? Oh, there's, one of the birthdays has already happened, but I am buying, and I've already bought a gift, but I'm buying for 3 birthdays this month. Gaia's friend, I'll just call her Retro. I've already let leak Gaia's real name. I don't know. I think she'll probably be okay with it. Not like anyone watches me anyways, but Angel, there seems to be a pressure gauge in here. And a lot of piranhas. I can't get the gauge out. Okay. Gaia's friend, her birthday is coming up, and I'm getting her something. And, my mother's birthday is on the 16th, I'm going to get her a lavender scented candle. I actually shopped around for it. Yesterday, I went to a few different, and I found one, but I'm going to need to get some sort of candle holder for it. None of grounds for that. Maybe there is. Okay. Well, I guess. I feel stupid because this is a novice quest. I'm getting. I actually went into a store called the Coven House, and they I told them, she asked me what I was looking for, and I said lavender scented candles, and she made great effort to hold the candle for me, because they were actually the only store who had a lavender scented. My mother loves lavender, but she insisted that she hold it for me for a week, because I was just window shopping. I wasn't going to exactly buy on that day. So I guess she really wanted the sale to make me feel compelled to return and do I need this? And make purchase later. Otherwise, what am I doing today? Yard work again, and food, and streaming, reading. I don't know, I might play some other games later. Dead Cells, I said I don't know if I would recommend it. I still don't know if I'd recommend it. I played a little bit more. I have like an hour and a half total in game now. And, I've had fun. I'm not saying I haven't had fun. I got it a little bit further in my last run. No, this is for, Dragon Slayer. Someone's yelling outside. Should I look up a walkthrough on Ernest the Chicken? Oil can, something else, whatchamacallit, river tube. Do we pull this candlestick to open the door? How do we get in here? I'm focusing too much on talking, not enough on playing. Where's the chicken? One oil can, one pressure gauge, one river tube. Yeah, I'll just look it up. Ernest the Chicken, let's see. Ernest the Chicken walkthrough. Looking up a walkthrough for Ernest the Chicken. I don't know, some of these quests are like very unintuitive, I feel. Like, RuneScape is a game where you're supposed to figure things out, but oh, the poison goes in the fountain, it looks like, of course. Because it said piranhas and I wasn't paying attention. Pressure gauge. Fish food. Oh, okay, fish food is found on the second floor in a blue box. And I'm not searching the crates, the boxes. Okay, over here. Oh, fish food. There we go. It's not in the blue box. Blue box is the fish food. I forget what I was saying. Yeah, that's not how you open the door. Right click and make sure, because the screen is shaking. Oh, like that is wild. I guess something about it being on the second floor makes it shaky. Oh, not through there, through here. No, it's shaking on the bottom floor too. It's worse on the upper floors. But yeah, I should get that new computer. Speaking of new technologies, I'm looking into smart glasses. And I don't know if it's a good idea. I'm looking into these ones, G1 they're called, Even Realities G1. And I'm not sure, I guess I could look up reviews for them, but I've just been perusing their website. And they don't have a lot of information on what exactly the functionality is. Like, it offers teleprompting, which, why do I need that? If I'm making a speech, no one's going to look at me funny if I bring a sheet of paper to help guide me. Like, I don't understand what purpose of a teleprompter really is, how valuable that is. And it offers translation services, it says, which, I don't really speak to people who speak in other languages. Everyone speaks English here. So, I was something in the water. Okay, I guess I need to look up more. Like, I don't know why I would bother if that's the only two things it actually does, translation and teleprompt, which as far as the website goes, that's all that it makes clear it has. And the rules of poison, use the poison, and well, I need more fish food now because I put it in the. Okay, that's poison the fish food first. Stephanie, think, or at least read if you're not going to think. I guess I'm just worried about having dead air, but, that's embarrassing. Okay, fish food is respawn. Is fish food and poison used in any other quests, or just this one? Because it sells for 500 gold on the Ground Exchange. Poison sells for 700. Is it just for Ernest the Chicken, or... Because that might be like a good early game money making for anyone who's not an Iron account. Just gather some poison and sell it on the GE. Probably there are other better early game money making methods. What would I do if I were... What is the meta? There's something picking up. I don't know. There are probably better methods. And I only play Iron accounts anyway, so yeah, I'll slow down a bit and make sure I actually do this right. Use poison fish food. Fountain. Prawns are nasty. Like, they're honestly very scary. There seems to be a pressure gauge in here. A lot of big fish. Yeah, piranhas are scary. Okay, we do need a space, so maybe there's a place where we dig rubber tube. On the west side of the ground, look for a compost heap. Search the compost heap. Okay, so back here. I never would have guessed. I would have totally, and I did walk by this. Dig through the compost. Find a key, good. Oil can. Okay, well, let's get the thing first. Western room on the first floor for the oil can. I feel like, I think I remember once you're finished this quest, Ernest does not go back to Veronica, he just remains. Does he even transform back from a chicken? I don't know, there's never really a proper resolution to the quest. I think. There's a zombie in there. We can survive a zombie. What level are you? Yeah, oh, it's a skeleton. It's not a zombie, it's a skeleton. Take rubber tube. Let's fight you. Okay, this is stupid, let's not. Oil can, western room. Western bookcase. Search the bookcase on the western side. Oh, that is for Ernest the chicken. I thought it was, you had to come back here for Dragon Slayer for some reason. But no, that was E, then A down. I'm absolutely not good. Control E. I'm absolutely not going to solve this myself. This would take ages if I were to not use this letter C, letter D. Because I can solve this if I'm like 12 years old and have 7 hours to do it, but those 2 and 2. Why is it 2 and 2? Okay, is this door 3? It doesn't say. Okay, I have to pull Lover's DNA up, so. Enter doors 3, 4, and 5. Why didn't it just tell me to walk out this door? Because that one was open. Yeah, like, this is honestly really complicated if you're not, like, using a walkthrough, as I remember it. Maybe I was just a stupid kid, but frustrating. What was E and F? F. E. Maybe it's not as bad as I thought it was, but, like, there are 13 steps here. 4, 6, and 7. Over C down. I just, you have to brute force it if you're not using a guide as I am. And brute forcing this. Maybe if you're smarter than I am, you can deduce. There we go. So after this, Druidic rituals, I guess, and that Birthorpe. Let's read this so it pops up. Okay, we just talked to Turla. Well, I need my arrow back. Getting that range experience. What are we, 5 range? Yeah. Magic is, well, not high, but I honestly didn't expect magic to be our, like, main sort of... I said I want to do range primarily on this account, because I haven't done much range historically, and it's also really good, but getting all the ammunition on an ultimate is probably pretty difficult. Let's switch back to Twitch on my laptop here. Has anyone spammed chat? No, nobody has spammed chat yet. And only one viewer, which is myself. Of course. Why am I not, like, Mr. Beast here? Have you found... I guess I have found a few things. Everything, in fact. Give him here, then. Okay. Machine hums and shakes. Thank you, madame. It was dreadfully irritating to eat a chicken. How can I ever thank you? Well, a cash reward is always nice. Of course, of course. Work over your money. Okay, 4 quest points is alright. 300 coins, I guess that goes somewhere at this point. But yeah, he doesn't, he's still here, isn't he? Oh no, he does leave. Okay. Oh, there's a portal there. Now then, druidic rituals. We'll need to prevail over Ice Mountain again, which is, oh, of course. We've had trouble on Ice Mountain before. It's not necessarily that we can't carry enough food. It's mostly that I lag and I can't eat quickly enough to ensure that the wolves don't kill me. So, we could get some more hit points and defense levels. Make sure we don't bring anchovies, but bring shrimp instead. Or we could actually fly fish, trout, and then we'll probably reliably get over Ice Mountain. Because I don't really want to die there and lose everything we've gotten, our precious treasures. Oh, that one hit for free. Ah! I didn't know there were more. Well, Ernest isn't here. So I don't know. Oh, we can drop this key. Yeah, we could do some fly fishing, get some trout. Big trout kill for 7. I need to use the washroom. I will make sure the highwayman here doesn't attack me, and then I will tinkle. Yeah, we're good. I'll be right back. So we could, in episode 6, continue to kill chickens and do that forever and ever, or we could just go to Port Sarum and buy some feathers there with our insignificant stack of money. Yeah, I'll just buy some feathers at this point, and we can use leftovers to continue crafting bronze arrows. How many do we have? 847. Obviously, druidic rituals will not take up all of our time today. We're 35 minutes in. So I have a long session ahead. So after that, I guess we'll do the next step if we can with this clue scroll. But I don't know, skilling, more questing. What can we do in terms of quests? Prince Alley Rescue, that's a bit difficult because there are some tough guards to avoid, I think. Jared. Welcome, you can buy fishing. Okay. Let's see what you've got then. Fly fishing rod. And how much are these feathers? 2 coins. 50. Now they are still 2 coins. Okay. Yeah, we'll buy a bunch. Oh well, they're 4 coins now. Okay. Well, 150 is probably sufficient. We don't need that many trout. We can actually only hold a small number of trout, so come on. You can use it till the both because I was moving. Well, we will collect some more mind runes at the Mage Tutor's area, and we will then do some fly fishing. Okay, magic combat tutor. Take mind rune, and let's try to. The screen is still shaking. Let's sell all those runes. $6. That's like selling things on Facebook Marketplace, which I've been doing a little bit of, trying to get a few extra dollars. You have to. You really have to undersell yourself. Like 30 arrow runes for 6 gold. If I can get that on the Grand Exchange, if I were to play, like, that would be a really good deal. Like, these shopkeepers, they gouge you. But yes, my favorite activity in the game. Oh, I clicked the goblin. Gaia is a sleepyhead. She must have stayed up late again. Usually she would be here to support me. No, she is my biggest supporter, really. But, yeah. Here are these bones. There we go. We are fly fishing. Again, I love fishing. Should I drop this kite shield? Do we really need it? I don't know. There's our first trout. We are actually running out of inventory space. keys. Okay, I want to keep all of this stuff. I guess the marks of grace. We don't need. I should drop those. We could also obviously do away with these shafts and arrow tips. But yeah. Why don't we just drop this bronze pickaxe? Oh, we don't need a small fishing net anymore, actually. There we go. We are now fly fishers. And move down there. I am one tick fishing trout. No, I'm not. But ticks, those are like, once you learn tick manipulation, apparently old school RuneScape becomes like this whole new game. Obviously, I can't do that on my current machine. It would not work. But what are you killing these spiders for? You're like level 106. I don't know. Bizarre. There are better things to train on, sir. Oh, that was quick. So we are going to likely burn some of these trout. Oh, well done, you were completely easy pass. Yeah. Could also use these mind runes up. Oh, we only burnt one. Okay, we could use these mind runes up on these goblins, or I guess cows would probably be better because we can hit. They have more hit points, and we can hit like 7 or 8 with airstrike. Cooking level is now 29. Okay. I always laugh when I see people with an untrimmed cooking cake. Not that it's not an accomplishment, but it's like, yeah, okay, you have 99 cooking. Well, cooking's the easiest skill in the game. Why don't you get like crafting or something? Why don't you get something like, what's the best untrimmed skill cake to have? I'm not proficient enough in RuneScape, and I'm insulting people who've actually gotten 99s and something, but what is like the, I'll just eat this and some more one. I feel like mining is a good one. What skills are there? Mining, crafting, Slayer, Runecraft, Construction, I'd say all impressive. Farming, maybe? I don't know a lot about farming. Oh, I might start doing this on Saturdays as well. I mentioned that a few, or Sundays. One of the weekend sort of days. Of course, here in Canada, Sunday is actually the start of the official week. So to call it a weekend day is somewhat of a misnomer. Just a bit of trivia for you. I don't know if, I think Monday in the States is the first day of the week, but in Sunday, and the start of the work week here, of course, is still Monday, but as far as like the government is concerned, Sunday is the start of the week. Odd. But yes, if the start of the work week is Monday, then Sunday is the weekend day. Yeah, I'll Because if I spent $130 on a year's membership, it I might as well get sort of my money's worth. I might move on to just like streaming whenever, because I'm my own ruler. You a big deal. Okay. Well, that answers my question. Who are you? I'm a big deal. Oh, there's a goblin in here. I'm not sure I've probably seen that before, but goblin just wanders into the cow pen. Oh. Come on, bury it. Cow. Now these cows don't really sound like cows. It's not much of a moo. More of a low rumble. I guess moos are, in a sense, low rumbles. But maybe I don't know how. I've never, honestly, well, I was around some cows at one point during a work thing that I did at someone's farm, cleaning up they're just cleaning up their farm for them. But I don't recall what they sounded like. So maybe this is like a very realistic immersion building cow sound, but it does, as it stands, I am somewhat not in full agreement with the sound clip. Yeah, Windstrike is baller now, ever since Jamflex changed the magic system. Like, holy. I remember when it hit 2 max. Now you can hit, 7s and 8s. I am glad. Still need to do Waterfall Quest. Then we can use a water staff and slay fire giants and get a rune scimitar and stuff. Not that we are much in need of a rune scimitar right now. There's a hit points double. That will help with Ice Mountain. And there we go. Perfect. Okay, now to get a couple more trout, and we will go and do the fish rolls. It will be a decently long walk, so just enjoy the scenery. Oh, nice. Oh, we reached a total level of 300. That is unimpressive, but feels good. We still need to do some pickpocketing and get our thieving level up to something better. Because as far as I can consider, I think thieving is probably, I would just estimate or guess that it's probably the best money-making method for an ultimate. Like it just feels like it would be. Oh, another level. We are really hammering them out. Okay, this should be sufficient for Ice Mountain. Should we? Yeah, let's just get these out of the way. Oh, I don't have enough inventory space. Okay, whatever. Well, I could drop the Marks of Grace, because... Yeah, I don't even want Full Graceful. Well, I want it, but it's not going to... It's not... There we go. Protection experience. Yeah. Or we can actually just pick them back up. Why not do that, just in case we change our minds. We didn't get a fletching level there, unfortunately. I'm definitely going to look up, should have done this before. Did they adjust run energy? I think I remember recalling that they actually did adjust something about run energy, because it does seem to be recovering much faster than I remember. And it's not because we have 20 agility, I'm sure. Or 25, yeah. The Falador. Wait, we don't even need to traverse Ice Mountain to do rituals. Yeah, it's on the side before Ice Mountain, so we just wasted time fly fishing. Well, no, there's no such thing as wasted time in the game. Old school RuneScape. Every moment is cherished, no matter what. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Requirements none. To the novice and very short stories. Okay. Techinas. Okay. We will do this. All those green quests, all of them are free to play, of course, but hey. Below Ice Mountain? Did they make Ice Mountain a free to play? Huh. Well, we passed south of yeah. See, I am so out of the loop. Because this is Ice Mountain, isn't it? Yeah, it must be. And I always considered this a membered area. Anyway, we'll look into below Ice Mountain for something to do after the ritual quest. It is somewhere around here. Oh, it's north. Right there. Looks like. No, that is fountain. Okay. Down here. Come on. Don't backtrack. No, it's a shortcut, not a quest. I thought it was around here. It is around here. I know it's around here. Road map. Huh. Oh, it's north. There we go. Okay, I thought it was south for some reason. But then we obviously ran into a swamp, which doesn't spark a memory. Yeah. Bookshelf. I need a bookshelf. I have 2 bookshelves. Well, 2 bookcases and 4 shelves between them, and I have too many books. But bookshelves are expensive. I'm looking on, like, Marketplace, trying to get one at a discount. Looking on Amazon. The new ones, they're expensive. I don't want to get something cheap. I want something sturdy. But I don't want to drop $300 on a bookshelf. Okay, here we go. You. Hello there. What brings you out to our holy monument? I am in search of a quest. I think I may have a worthwhile quest for you, actually. I don't know if you're very familiar with the stone circle south of the rock or not, but yeah, I've been there. We had a bit of an experience there, actually. That used to be our stone circle. Unfortunately, many, many years ago, dark wizards cast a wicked spell upon it so that they could corrupt its power for their own evil ends. When they cursed the rocks for the rituals, they made them useless to us and our magics. We require a brave adventurer to go on a quest for us to help purify the circle of the rock. Okay. I'll try. No promises. Excellent. Go to the village south of this place and speak to my fellow druid. Santiu, who is working on the purification ritual, he knows what is required to complete it. Will do. Santiu. And we will go to Birthbard once we return to T-Max. Not yet. He's in one of these houses or something, I think. You're not him. You're not him. You're not him. You're not him. Come on, thank you. Good. Who are you? No, just a druid. Okay, I'm lost. Like, could someone tell me where Sanju is? No, you're obviously not Sanju. I'm not even gonna check. Okay, what? Or is he even further south? There's just, yeah, this. Did I go past Sandview? No, not Sandview. Very good. Okay, I'm just gonna look up where Sandview is, because this is dumb. Cavalry. Yeah, I figured maybe he was on the second floor here. This is done. There we go. Hello. What can I do for you, Anne? I'm being sent to help purify the rock stone circle. Well, what I'm struggling with right now is the meats needed for the potion to honor Guthix. I need the raw meat of 4 different animals for it, but not just any old meats will do. Each meat has to be dipped individually into the cauldron of thunder for it to work correctly. I can't find this cauldron. It's located somewhere in the mysterious underground halls, which are located somewhere in the woods just south of here. Way too dangerous to reveal myself, however. Okay, 4 meats. What? What meats? Okay, raw deer meat, raw chicken, raw rat meat, raw beef, and the cauldron of thunder. Okay. That is more than I wanted to do. Okay. I was hoping for some easy, and it is easy, but like running around, and I'll just change course and go do the clue scroll thing for a little break from scavenging for stuff. Tutorial. Small house feast of the toad and chicken, and so forth. Yeah, I remember all this raw meat stuff. Maybe there's a bear up here. Probably not. There he is. Oh, he's a Slayer Master. Well done, take this. We found another clue, hooray. Charles. Port VOC, or VOC ship in Port Willis. Okay, I don't know where that is. Is Vios. I seem to know Vios. Is he the one? Port Piscarillis, is that on Zaya or Zaya, whatever it is? Is it? Is that the one? I don't know. So chicken, rat, bear, and something else. Chicken, rat, bear, and beef. Okay. Well, beef, chicken, rat, that'll be fine. Bear. We can go east of the rock to there. It will be some back and forth, to and fro again. Squirrels. I don't think we use squirrel meat. I wonder if squirrel meat is like some kind of delicacy somewhere. I wonder what it would taste like, squirrel meat. No, people eat rabbit. I've never had rabbit. I would probably, if I were starving, I would eat squirrel meat, but not before then. Hello, Niles. There's a shield. There's a shield. There we go. Okay, that's cool. I can sell that. Rat meat. Do we need to kill giant rats then? Presumably, because regular rats don't drop. Okay, our teleport to Lumbridge will restore in 30 seconds. So we will go east of the rock. That's where I know how to, we can find it there. Put the bow. You can find a way to safe spot it there, certainly. And where is Gaia? No, she doesn't have to watch. Wednesdays are our self-care day, our family and friend day, too. Where most days we video call, but we have a schedule. Wednesday we take a day off. That's part of why I stream on Wednesdays. So I told her when we first met, hey, I don't want you to feel like you're on call with me. If you need to take a while to respond to a message, if you don't need to apologize for anything. Do your own thing. Take care of yourself. You need a break from me. So yeah, she doesn't have to watch. I imagine she stayed up late last night because she stayed up late the night before, and it's difficult to reset a sleep schedule. Bear. I'm afraid of bear. Bear in forest. Brizgalov. That's a hockey reference for you who are not informed. Ilya Brizgalov, retired former professional ice hockey goaltender. He's Russian, so he speaks with an accent, and his English isn't perfect. He has some really good quotes. Wait, the bear's down there. What am I doing? He says the universe is humongous big. And he's right, the universe is humongous big. Bigger than the human brain can comprehend is the universe. So he's not wrong. And I'm afraid of bear in forest. Well, who wouldn't be? We're not laughing at you, Ilya, we're laughing with you. Wonder what he's up to nowadays. Oh, well, there's a rat, so that's good. Wait, is it a bear or a unicorn or both? Yeah, I say that in the unicorn series. There should be a bear down there. I already had breakfast, but I'm hungry. Not much for food. Like I said, picking up food today. Wednesdays are my food days as well. Yeah, my tummy. I could microwave a dinner roll really quickly. I freeze my bread, most of my bread. And eat it slowly, defrost it when I need to. I could do that. I don't know. I'll tough it out. There's the bear. There's the bear in forest. Range, is that gonna should switch. Well, we have lots of trout, so. And he's not hitting very much at all, so. Yeah, we'll try to get some range experience. Okay, yeah. Let's abandon that thought immediately and switch to our scimitar and get absolutely wrecked. Well, at least we hit once. Huh. I think RuneScape is why I like auto battlers. Probably it was my introduction to auto battlers. There's an auto battler coming out. It doesn't have a set release date, but I have it on my Steam wish list in anticipation. No, we need magic. We had magic right now. Oh well, 11 strength at least. Oh, we might yet get our bear meat. Come on. Hit right click to. Wait, I could safe spot. I could safe spot in range behind those bushes. Oh well, we won anyway. There we go. Okay, that was intense. With bones. Odd that bears don't drop big bones, because they seem pretty big to me. Up there, mat meat. Now back to Lumbridge. Kill a chicken, kill a cow, and we can finish the quest, I think, or maybe there's another step. I don't really remember. Bad memory. Upstairs is very loud. There's the TV on loud a lot. They speak loudly. I don't know. Maybe I'm a punk, but it annoys me. Let's I'm surprised. Yeah, there we go. Okay, six range, finally. How do you look at that range? This whole stream. And drop beef. Okay. Creative rituals, and let's it should be around that time that we can get some more runes from the magic tutor here in Lumbridge. Always do that. So the air runes for our 6 coins, presumably less, now that we have some in stock. Oh no, you don't, yeah. Okay. Well, more money for me. And we can go and do to enter the quest finally. All the way back. The thing is, even if we unlock teleports, do I want to keep the runes necessary to teleport in the inventory as an inventory slot hold? Because I'm going to have to learn that, hey, you have to drop things. Like, that's something I'm going to have to, as a video game hoarder, I'm going to have to learn, hey, you kind of have to let go sometimes. I mean, I can get another bronze or iron axe. I can get another bronze pickaxe, a tinderbox, fly fishing rod. Not that we're running out of inventory space very much right now. But I think he mentioned dangerous monsters and stuff around the cauldron. So maybe we should have brought food. I'll switch to magic since that's our best. What is around the cauldron? There's so much lag on the stream and recording. Like, it's at least 10 seconds behind real time. It's so weird, because when I'm on call with Gaia, or anyone really, it's instant. There's no lag, there's no delay. I'm not sure if it's the software I'm using, or if this is just the nature of Twitch or streaming in general. It's hard to say. But yeah, there's at least a 10-second delay. Look at you. What fashion scoop. Nice, is that a hard hat? Yeah, that's, huh. I thought that was rune armor at first, but it trimmed something. Or is that the Ultimate Iron Man armor set, which I did not pick up? Why did I not get the Ultimate Iron Man armor set from the Iron Man figure? Hard to say. It could be that I entirely forgot that was a thing. I'm not sure we even want it at this point. I guess the bottoms would be nice, because we don't have anything in our pants slot. Of course, it would hinder our ability in magic. And range to wear melee stuff. So the cauldron is down here, I believe. Should be. South dungeon. The dungeon south of Cavalier. Cauldron of Thunder. That's a neat. That's probably it. It's a neat name. The Cauldron of Thunder. Got much thunder underground? Oh, wow. Baby blue dragon. Toon Dragon, let's call it. Baby Toon Dragon, or whatever that Yu-Gi-Oh card was. Was anyone big on Yu-Gi-Oh? Maybe this is not the right dungeon. Oh, there it is. Checking to see what armor comes to life. Okay, well, we're not going to be able to... Oh, there we go. I'm going to kill you through the... Oh, I can't reach that. Well, we go to the defense level and the combat level, and that was all nice. Oh, I dip it in there. I thought we threw it in. Okay, now we go back to the dude, apparently. Okay, yeah. Yeah, okay. That sounds... Now we can run out of here. We're not gonna die. There we go. Yeah. Hit zeros. Okay. That was easy. Oh, wrong way. Okay, we go to this guy again, or the master herbalist. Hello, Sanju. Sanju's your name. Yes, I did bring the required ingredients, all 4 now. Thank you so much, adventurer. These meats will allow our potion to honor epics to be completed and bring one step closer to clearing our stone circle. I'm not sure that's grammatical, Sanju, but okay. Now go and talk to Kakumix, and he will introduce you to the wonderful herbal and potion making. Oh, I thought we had to go to the... I clicked on the stairs, thank you. I thought we had to go to the circle in the rock, but apparently not. Apparently not. I am actually going to defrost a dinner roll for myself in a little bit after we complete the quest here. I guess it is impossible. I'm not sure. Can you use lamps to get to Herblore, or does it still have to be unlocked before you can put any lamps toward it? Because this takes you right to level 3 Herblore when you finish the quest and unlock the skill. Hello there. I have word from Sanju. How did he send word to you? We just talked to him that you have been very helpful in assisting him with his preparations for the purification ritual. As promised, I will now teach you the ancient arts of Herblore. Herblore is the skill of working with herbs and other ingredients to make useful potions and poison. Yeah, okay. Yes. Yes. Let's fill your bottle with water and two ingredients each time. Okay. I can, look this up on the internet later, Tagmax. You must have grind some ingredients poison easily. Okay. Yes. Alright. Okay. Neat. Yes, I didn't want to list it out. Okay. So, 3 Herblore. You can now make attack potions, you can actually... Okay. Well, that's nice. We did another quest. Yeah, I'm going to be right back. I'm going to microwave a dinner roll for myself and eat it. It should take 2 minutes, 3 minutes tops. Okay. I'll be right back. That is embarrassing. I hope that wasn't audible. My dad just started screaming. But yes, I am back. Below Ice Mountain. We're by Ice Mountain. So on that. Below on the south side. Top south of Ice Mountain. Oh, that's Ice Mountain. This is White Wolf Mountain. I've been calling this Ice Mountain all this time. Huh. Yeah, Dad keeps yelling lately. He's yelled my entire life, not to trauma dump, but I don't appreciate it. Hello there. What are you doing all the way out here? Just looking around. Oh, did you lose something? No, I found something. A door. A door? I see doors all the time. What makes this one so special? It's buried beneath a ton of rocks. Could be the entrance to some ancient ruins. Wow, ancient ruins. Are you an archaeologist or something? Archaeologist? Me? Of course I am. I'm the greatest archaeologist of all time. James Willow, have you not heard of me? I'm afraid I haven't. Are you looking for a way into the ruins? You bet I am, but I don't think there's any other way in. Oh dear, do you have another plan to get in? Potentially, but I won't be able to do it on my own. Nor can I leave the area. I'm not here to guard the entrance. Some other archaeologists might come along and steal the glory from me. Maybe you could give me a hand? There could be untold riches inside the ruins. Yes. A chance to uncover ancient ruins doesn't happen every day. Of course I'll help. I am UIW Stephanie, by the way. How do you plan to get in? The entrance is covered in rocks and rubble. I don't think mining them will work. We'll need something stronger. Who knows what could be inside the ruins? There could be traps or even monsters. No, I think we'll need to get my old crew. Excavation team together. But you'll need to commission to help us. We didn't part on the best of terms. What happened? We had a falling out after a dig went wrong. Where can I find your old team, and how will they help? To get into the ruins, we'll need to blow up all the rocks blocking the entrance. That doesn't sound too safe. What if we damage the ruins? Surely it's better to go slower and preserve as much as we can. No, we need to get in there as soon as possible. Blintoff the dwarf will do it. He's a master with explosives. From what I can remember, he's a fan of his drink. His favorite pub being the Rising Sun Inn in Valador. I'd look there first. After we've blown the rocks away, we'll need someone to move all the rubble. Someone strong. I can do it. I'm quite strong. I have 11 strength. She's laughing. I don't think so. We need a real strong man, someone with muscles. An old friend of mine, Checkle, should be able to do all the heavy lifting. Okay, where can I find him? We had quite a rough falling out when we last spoke, but I heard he's hanging around Barbarian Village. Lastly, if my hunch is correct, this place will be covered in traps. You'll need my pal Marley to disarm them. He's the best thief I know, been doing it for years. I have no idea where he is these days, but his cousin Charlie and Barack may know. We talked to him, he's going to let someone that's doing him. Okay, you have an interesting group of friends, but if you help us get into the ruins, I'm all for it. Good luck. Once you've recruited one of the team, I'll meet them at the entrance on the west side of the mountain. Okay. So, I wasn't really paying attention, I was just reading. Blintoff, Rising Sun in Valador. Okay, let's go to Valador first. Because, why not? N. Where's the N? Is it the other way? Where is the N? Oh, there it is. I walked right by it. Okay. Okay, Berthoff. May I buy a drink, Emily? I'll speak to her from here. Well, then go over there where you can speak to her. Okay. What are you surveying? Argonio with his mind bomb, Dwarven Stout. I guess the Dwarven Stout. Here you go, Berthoff. Okay, rock, paper, scissors. Sorry, I was eating. Scissors. No, he's always going to be rock every time, because he's a dwarf. Oh. Paper. Maybe scissors again. Oh, screw it. Oh, okay. Tina, bring me another beer, please. Is everything burnt off? I'll be right there. Here you go. Thanks, Tina. That was interesting, but that's burnt off recruited. On to the next person. Lovely. Now to Barb Village. Need to look at the date. Come on. Okay. 12th is a Thursday. That's good. That is good. I have an appointment on the 12th. I didn't want... It's in the morning, so I didn't want it to be on Wednesday. Just checking. this is going to be 3 quests done today, which will be good, of course. So where is this other guy? Are you him? Yeah, you're checkable. There we go. Strong man. Hello there. I'm looking for a man named Checkle. That would be me, madame. What can I do for you? I was told to come find you. Well, I found a new big site stuff right there, madame. You can tell Willow she could do the heavy lifting herself. And why is that? Willow does not appreciate the amount of work that goes into building that physique. I would not help her lift a shrimp. I take great pride in these muscles, and it hurts me to the core to hear such insults. But we need your help. She's found a new archaeological dig site and needs you to help clear the entrance. Archaeological dig site? Why is Willow interested in starting a dig site? She said there could be some ancient ruins, even an untouched hoard of gold and treasure. Ah, that makes sense. You poor lass. What do you mean? Nothing. Look, I will help you, but first you must prove your strength to me. How can I do that? I'd ask you to train with my old friend and trainer Atlas, one of the strongest barbarians I know. You can find him in the hall north of here. If you can survive his rigorous training program, I shall offer you my help. How do you know he'll train me? Tell him I sent you and he will train you. Alright then, I'll go speak to Atlas. Farewell. Easy enough. Where's Atlas? Hello Atlas, what do you want, little woman? I've just come to talk to you. Chuckle said you could train me. He said you're the strongest barbarian he knows. Oh, did he now? What makes you think I'll train with you? Or train you? Come on then, out with it already. Well, he said he wouldn't. You're just pulling your leg. Any kind of Chuckle is a friend of mine. Please don't scare me like that. It's a force of habit. It comes with the barbarian lifestyle, but to apologize, I'll give you a free lesson. Oh really? How much would this usually cost? Around 20,000. Okay. That's a lot of money. No price is too much for a good workout. Are you ready to start your training session? Would you like to start your training session? Yes, I would. If you want to become a strong man, you need to get into shape. It's not all about strength. You need to get some cardio in too. You need to be tough to be a strong man. Show me what you've got. Come on. Yeah. Every strong man was once a beginner who refused to give up. Go that way. Come on. Go back. You need to push yourself. $8.99, 100. Always strive to be the best that you can be. That is the strongman way. I'm very proud of you. You've shown grit, determination, and an iron will. You are a true strong man at heart. It was exhausting. I never worked so hard in my life. And for that, I am proud. Now show us what you're made of and flex those muscles. Okay. I've unlocked the flexible. My work is done. Return to Checo and show him your newfound muscles. Wow, that was surprisingly easy. They have really streamlined these quests. The new ones are much simpler, I find, than the older ones. I have indeed. Just about, but it was a struggle. It always is, but I can see you're standing taller and making stronger already. Now show me your muscles and show your strength and flexion. Yeah, I kind of inferred that. Here we go. Oh, here we go, there's flex. My goodness, those muscles are exquisite. I will definitely help anyone that shows that much dedication to the physique. Fantastic. Willow said she'd meet you by the entrance on the west side of Ice Mountain. Thank you, my friend. I will meet you there. Now, I can't believe I've been calling White Wolf Mountain Ice Mountain. What an exhausting workout. I hope the other one. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so where in Barak are we going? Marley. Oh, Charlie. I should ask Charlie that. Blue Moon Inn. I know where that is. I won't say what it's for, but I got a $600 invoice the other day, and I'm not happy. It was expected, I knew it was coming, but I didn't know it would be that much. There's some change, though. I'm looking for a man named Marley. Have you seen him? Ah, Marley, my cousin. He's always getting himself into trouble. Oh, really? Do you know where I could find him? It's been a while since I've seen him. Last I heard he got caught in the middle of a robbery and had to flee Barak. Suddenly he was trying to steal a set of wizard robes from the museum. Great, so I'm dealing with a criminal. Afraid so. Miley is no stranger to the authorities. Knowing him, he's probably hanging out in Edgefield ruins till the attention dies down. I'd try there. Perfect. I'll go look for him. Well, Edgefield, that's reasonably close. Don't have to go all the way across the map or anything. Yeah, $600. Ouch. Is this Levy? This is always bustling, this barbarian place with the fishing and the cooking and everything. Nice to see. I commented an episode or two ago, I don't see a lot of other players around, but it's always nice to see when they're there. I guess after this quest, maybe we'll finish it, maybe we won't. I think there's another step to it after recruiting everyone. We'll do some skilling. We will do some skilling. Where's Marley? No, you're not Marley. Bob is pickpocketing. Oh, are you Marley? No, you're someone else. You're not Marley. Yeah. You're lesser fanatic. What, is this guy not talking to the sandwich? He could get a steal the get. Okay, I cannot find Marley. This is Edgeville, yes? The Edgeville Ruins. Oh, okay. Yeah, here we go, there's Marley. Chopping down your trees. Hey there. Would you happen to be Marley? I could be. Depends on who's asking. If you're with the Baroque City Guard, I had nothing to do with the robbery at the museum. I don't even know what I'd do with some wizard robes. No, what robbery? Wizard robes? Robbery? Sorry, pal, first I've heard of a robbery. Look, I'm not here with the city guard. Willow sent me to find you. She needs your help. Willow? I'm afraid I don't recall Willow. Are you sure? She said you were old pals. Nope, I'm sure. Only Willow I know is a type of tree. But then again, my memory is a bit hazy because of how hungry I am. You're too hungry to remember your friend? Yeah, been a while since I had a nice hot meal. Would you like me to get you something to eat to help jog your memory? Oh, what a kind offer. I couldn't say no. Fine, I'll be back in a... Whoa, hold your horses there, friend. I can't just eat anything. I have a very specific dietary requirement. Don't be like that. I don't want nothing fancy, just a steak sandwich from the Blue Moon Inn in Baroque. Back there again. Why don't you go out and get one then? Slight problem there, friend. I've been barred from the chef, and the chef won't make me another one. Something about stealing from hunters, I can't remember. Okay, if I go get you a sandwich, just talk to the chef. Trust me, alright? I'll be back momentarily with the sandwich. Okay, back there. Low Ice Mountain. Focus, curse. Oh, Shield of Arrow. That's gonna suck. I have to find someone. There is a clan chat for it, I believe. Yeah, it shouldn't be that difficult, actually. I might avoid it for a length of time, though. Just because other people... No, there is a really friendly community around it. It's not too bad. I've done it before. Of course, I think I screwed up last time I did it. I think you have to return something to the helpers so that they can do it again. And my internet... I didn't screw up, my internet did. My internet cut out. and I couldn't get back to the guy or the lady or whoever. And, oh well, I didn't do my courtesy there. Talk to the chef. Are you the chef? Yes, you're the cook. Well, you're the cook, not the chef. What do you want? I'm busy. Steak sandwich. It's for me? Really? No, it's for Marley. I knew it. I'm not making another meal for that feeling good. Here off. At least tell me why you hate him so much. I know what it's like not knowing where your next meal's going to come from, so I let him eat it for free. And then I turn my back. He's caught red-handed trying to pickpocket one of our patrons. We gave him a boot there and then. Well, fair enough, but it's just one sandwich. He's not even in Barack anymore. He's moved off to Edgeville. No chance, mate. It's the principal. I won't make food for such a low-class criminal. Please, I really need Marley's help, and he'll only offer it if I get him a steak sandwich. Well, I suppose if I give you the recipe, you can make it yourself. Great, I can't imagine that it's hard to make. Wash your mouth. Making a steak sandwich is a delicate art. Sorry, of course it is. What's the recipe then? To start, you need to get some prime beef from a cow. Feels around numbers are a bit sore. More beef, oh my god. Cook it up, medium rare is perfect. Don't cook it for too long or you'll burn it. Then you take some bread. I recommend making it fresh, but each their own. Slice it in half and slide beautifully cooked beef between the two halves. And hey presto, you got yourself some beef between the loaf of bread. It's harder to make than it sounds. I get out before I laugh you. Okay. Okay. Well, I guess we can go back to Lumbridge and hammer this quest out, because what else is there to do when you're in the middle of a quest and you want to hammer it out? And progress through the quest and hammer it out. I think we can probably get some more runes at this point. It's probably been half an hour. I'm sure it has been. Yes. And sell the air runes again. 6 coins goes a long way. I'm someone who looks after the pennies, you know. Okay. Come on. Cat cow level 2. Come on, do it. There we go. And, oh, we need bread, I should remember. Can we buy some bread? Or do we have to make it? Can we find it in the kitchen, in the castle, maybe? I don't think these guys sell bread. Yeah, they do not. Well, we need a pot to make it. I'm not sure if we can find one in the castle. You know what, let's just go and, oh, we need a bucket too, for the dough. trade shop assistant by bucket. It's looking very green. I said that already, but that's nice to see. The Corsair Curse. I kind of want to get that done. I'm not sure what the recommended level is, like 20. Yeah, 20. Difficulty is intermediate. Yeah, I do know it's a bit of a longer quest. So we're almost on at level 20. Of course, that's only because of our magic level. Or is it? Anyway, let's continue. We did 3 quests last time as well. 3 quests are going to be done today. That's good progress. I mean, not really, considering we're only playing once a week. But, once we've done the free-to-play quests, I'll start looking for members' quests to do, of course, because what else is there to do? Here we go. Flower. Wonder if you can get water from here. Can you use the bucket on there? I don't really care enough to figure it out. So, sort of use in there. It would be nice to get 20 magic today. It would also be nice to get some wood cutting levels. It would be nice to do everything. Feeding, crafting, fetching. Yeah, it would be nice if we were level 99 in everything. That would be cool. Yeah, there was a pot in here. It's probably worth it to buy one though. Only what, 2 coins. I didn't have to walk back and forth. And I'm gonna burn this. Watch me burn it. Almost ate it. Oh, I need a knife to cut the bread, of course. I can't just pick it apart with my hands. Okay. To Edgeville. I know we're 1 fletch away from 16 fletching, but I don't know if I want to... Well, I could make a short bow. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, no, we need 2 more short bows. Yay. Freshman level 16. Cool stuff. Just drop that knife, drop the pot, drop the bucket. I forgot to sell the sapphire. Just sitting there. Please stop walking backwards. No. What do I have planned for the week ahead? Making money. Oh, I have some old checks that I have filed a form for through the Canada Revenue Agency, our federal tax body. And I'm expecting those to be in my account soon, so that's exciting. I'm hopeful it will be sometime over the course of this week that they get direct deposited. Might take a little while longer, but I have my fingers crossed. But $600, jeez. This is a lot of back and forth. I think we did it in the best possible order, though. The dwarf, then Chekhov, then Marley. I think we did right there. Of course, it was the only sensible way to do it. Not even any mayonnaise on the sandwich, though. Just a dry steak between bread. Well, I guess I don't know if the steak is dry, but yeah. I mean, I guess I just ate raw bread myself. Not raw bread, but like bread without anything myself. So who am I to talk? If I had steak between it, it would probably have tasted better. So, Marley. Yeah, I think we might do some wood cutting and fire making after this quest. Hey Marley, I've managed to get your steak sandwich. Just in time for my afternoon snack. Pass it over. You give the steak sandwich to Marley. Not quite as good as the usual, but it hit the spot. Are you finally done? Yes, madame, I am. I'll honor my side of the deal and head off to find Willow. Finally, you can find her on the west side of Ice Mountain. Excellent. I'll be on my way then. Well, it's everyone. I guess I should, whatever. Oh, I don't have any, oh no, I have the Vam braces, so no need for those leather gloves. can't tell, but I'm wearing band braces, I believe. Yes, we have them. I'm gonna have to think what quests to tackle next time. It would probably help to get some combat levels instead of woodcutting before then. Pirate's Treasure, what's that? Figured Plank and Port Sandbox. I don't remember this quest at all. Huh. I know I've done it. Is this the one where you smuggle those bananas? Must be. Or is that for the Dragon Slayer? I don't know. Willow is not here any longer. West side of Ice Mountain. That's probably it. Yeah, we need to... Okay. Up we go. Yeah, we'll do Pirate's Treasure in the next episode for one. And after that, I'm not sure. We might just focus on skilling. So I think there's something of a lengthy cutscene that happens here. And we go in the ruins and something happens. I'm shocked to find out that Willow wasn't entirely honest with me. Something. Hello. Everyone, the whole gang. The whole gang's here. Hi, Willow. Is everyone gathered? Interesting company for an archaeologist to keep. How many archaeologists do you actually know? Well, exactly, so who are you to judge? Anyway, we're all here and ready to break in. Excavate the entrance. Are you ready? Who knows what's inside the rooms? Yes, let's go in. Let's do it. Is there like a combat thing here or something? I feel like a statue or something attacks us, right? That's everyone gathered. Thank you for all your help, Stephanie. Oh, there's no problem. Okay, everyone, we've wasted enough time. Let's pry this door open. Burnt off, you're up. Try not to blow the entire mountain up this time. Yeah, man, let's get this rock out of the way. Just got to place this here. A little bit of dynamite here. And there we go. Now we like the fuse. What are you doing standing there? What do you need? Everyone's ran for cover last. You best do the same. Wait, what? Gosh, sticking last. Okay. Luminex burnt off. That was a tad too explosive, I think. My ears are still ringing. Quit your moaning, it did the job, didn't it? He's right, the shocks have broken up. Check all, it's your turn. Force me down, I'll get to work. Check Checkle sets to work clearing out the rubble. Work is done, Willow. My apologies if it took too long. Don't be sorry, Checkle. Gotta put those muscles to use somehow. Alright, Marley, in you go. Let us know if you find anything. Right, and I go. Wish me luck, Stephanie. Try not to die. Right, let's see what hidden surprises you have in store for me. That would be nasty. Is that it? I thought this place would be protected. Disarm it. Maybe this will work. That got it. Alright guys, it's safe to come in, I think. Wow, this place is amazing. I can't believe this is hidden away. Wonder how long it's been left untouched for. You're impressed? There's nothing here but dust and fallen rocks. You don't find it exciting? As an archaeologist, I thought you would be thrilled at this discovery. Well, what is there to be excited about? I don't see any gold, diamonds, or gems or piles of lost treasure. It's not about the money though, right? Or potentially discovered the long lost ruins of ancient civilization. Of course it's about the money. It's always been about the money, you fool. I don't understand. But we're not a team of archaeologists, you idiot. We're grave robbers looking for the next score. This entire time you've just been using me to help break into these ruins in hopes of finding someone else's treasures. Yep, you were surprisingly easy to convince. I'll admit you have been a tremendous help, Stephanie. But your usefulness has come to an end, I'm afraid. I can't simply let you leave here. And why not? I can't risk you running to the authorities and telling them about our little gang. We're wanted in quite a few large cities across Gelenar. I'm afraid this is the end of the road for you, UIW Stephanie. This ruin is about to become your tomb. Well, whoops. What was that noise? It wasn't me. What's happening? Oh, there was no apostrophe on the wax. It feels like the quaking has finally stopped. Holy Zamorak, what is that thing? Checkle, take it down. I'm a muscle man, not a fighter. I think we should get out of here, Willow. You're right, Marley. Birds off, we're leaving. I can't believe they ran so quickly. I suppose I should take care of this thing. Oh, yes. Okay. I should have brought food. No, we're good. Oh, barely good. Holy shit, that was close. That monster showed up at the perfect time. I would have been toast if we learned again and had the chance to attack. Speaking of which, maybe they left something behind I could salvage as some sort of reward. Looks like Willow left a bag behind. Maybe there's something in it I could take. You rummage through Willow's bag. You find a pile of planks. Okay, that's nice, I guess. What was that noise? Please don't be another rock monster. What the? Where's my beard? Okay. Well, that was good to get done, I guess. One press point, I don't know. Well, I honestly didn't expect to see a dwarf in these ruins. I can't believe it. Yeah, exactly. It's been so long since I heard another person's voice. How did you find me? To be honest, it was all a bit of an accident. What do you mean? There was a gang of, well, I thought they were archaeologists, but it turns out they were grave robbers. I helped them clear the entrance to these ruins, and we worked our way inside, only to wake up a monster. They ran off and left me to defeat it. That wasn't a monster. Well, it looked menacing enough. It was one of the guardians of this once great city. city? Yes, Camdozal, home to the Encando dwarf. These halls once bustled with life, but that was a long time ago. I'm the only one left now with the name's Romano. Well, Romano, I'm Stephanie, and you have yet a loss for words. I've never imagined there would be a whole city down here. Not much of a city anymore, I suppose. I guess I didn't help with that. Sorry about breaking into your home and killing your guardian. We have plenty more, no real harm done. That said, I do think I might have a way for to make up for it. There will likely be something in it for you as well. My workshop is just north of here. Meet you there and we'll talk further. Romano departs for his workshop. Well, I am not going to continue down there with 5 hit points and no idea what exists further into the ruins. We still have time. Like I said, I wanted to do some wood cutting. Can't remember to teleport yet. Drop down. Yeah, we can wood cut here, I guess. Of course, oh, well, that's nice. I think oak trees are probably better at this point. Draenor is usually where I train wood cutting. Just because, hey, historical free-to-play player. We can lumberage Kelly in 3 minutes 30. Until then, I guess we'll just chop down these evergreens. We did not spend time killing chickens today. Just a little bit for questing. That's an accomplishment. I guess we could go to Port Sarum while we're there and buy some more feathers. We have the coin now. Get these bronze arrows finished off. Might start out doing some agility next time. Do some wood cutting to end the stream, recording here, and do some agility next time. That would be nice. Alfred, you know, just balling out with the jumps and the swings and the climbs and everything. Jeez, this is not what I expect when I am fire making regular logs at like 17 fire making. 18, 19 now. I expect it to be instant. There we go. 20 wood cutting, that's nice. Can now cut down medium jungle. Honestly, these logs do not look like they would catch fire. They're too thick. You need some kindling. You can't just light logs with matches. It doesn't work. I've started fires, not like arson or anything, but like wood stoves and stuff like that. And this isn't how you do it. My immersion, you know? Get to the general store and sell that sapphire. Oh, and just realized I do think that is the one on Zaya. So while we're in Port Serum, take the trip over there. Oh, okay. Alright, whatever. Like being too greedy. It's, how much will you pay for this? 10 coins, okay, whatever, guy. Giant sapphire, I'll give you $10 for it. Like I said, these guys rip you off. Nothing doing, bud. Winter top dude right there. I've never done winter top before. I would like to. It would be fun. Probably. I hope it would be fun if it's a video game. But I don't think because it's like a boss. Here, let's go here first. Actually, no, let's get the feathers first. It's like a boss thing, and I don't want to let people down. Also, you can die there, and I'd be lagging. It's one of those things you should do early game, though, if you're trying to be optimal and efficient. Would need, I think, 50 fire making to start. 50, 50, 50, 50, 10, 10, 1, 1. There we go. Okay. That is how we do it. Finally rid of this. What happened? You stopped. Why did she stop? finally rid of these arrow shafts and arrow tips. I can't just kill chickens for feathers the whole game. Now, we could also buy some more feathers here for fly fishing, but I would rather not right now because they're expensive at 4 coins each, since we bought some. Just enough for the arrows to be done is nice. There we go. Keep that up there. Oh, that up. There we go. Now to Vios. Yeah, that is first yes, exactly. So we talked to Charles. Down by, he's not on, but he's by the ship. Hey, there you go. It tells you exactly who Charles. Very well done, take this. I found another clue. Right, top floor of the, oh, well that's good. That's nearby. Oh, well. Hey, Theos, take me back. I'm hopeful we'll get the crate from this. Let's, before we do wood cutting, since it's so close to Inner Manor, let's go there and finish off the clue. I mean, I think there could be more steps. I think it goes up to like 5, 3 to 5. I remember watching Swampletics, and at some points he had to farm clue scrolls and just hope and pray. Of course, that he was able to do in Mauritania, the clues, but also that, you know, there were only 3 steps, because if there's 4 steps, then, well, likelier than not, it will involve a step outside of Mauritania. Swampletics was such an awesome series. That was like peak RuneScape. I did not expect to come back to Draenor Manor this episode. That was unexpected. Hello, Dr. Frankenstein. It is shaking again. You have obtained a casket. Word casket. Okay, good. Like firelighter, I don't know what those are, but we got a collection log item, and, you know, black pearl helm, that's nice. That's cool, we can wear it. That's cred, that's drip. Not that it helps with the magic at all. I kind of want to actually go back to Lumbridge and get that ultimate iron armor from the Iron Tutor. I kind of want to do that. Then do wood cutting. I know we're just pacing, but get that fashion scape. Let's show off in case UIW Stephanie doesn't tell people, hey, I'm an iron. Get the armor just to ensure people know. It is good armor, like not good as in its stats, but it looks it's like, again, I say fashion scape. It is fashion scape, it is drip. And honestly, I do think there is an oak tree or two by the general store anyway, so we don't need to go to Draenor to do our wood cutting. Could do it on that bridge. Doesn't matter, we're not gonna bank. Yeah, but I don't think I want this, honestly. But, maybe keep it. What are these? Like, firelighter. Makes firelighting a lot easier. Okay. So it's for fire making? Okay, I don't see how that's helpful, but again, at least we got... let's start killing them, so we might get more culture done. We have a lot of brick. Might as well start. Oh no, that's not a bead. It's a ball of wool. Wait, can we bury the Phoenix ashes? I think we can. Scatter. And it's 10 per experience. Good to know. Oh, I have a viewer. Hello. I'm going to stream for another 30 or 45 minutes if you want to hang out. Thank you for dropping in. I've been at it for 2.5 hours now, and what was I gonna do here? I'll sell these. And kind of winding down on the energy at this point, but again, thank you for dropping in. You. Armor. Thank you. Oh, it is Gaia, of course. Hi. How are you? Look at me. I have some drip now. I look good. That's an oak. No, that's a regular tree. There's the oak tree. Good morning, Gaia. I did 3 quests this morning, and some other stuff. Not much. I've just been questing actually, and now I'm wood cutting to close out the day. I caught you in the stream before she was able to send her good morning message. Yeah, I have my my laptop set up next to me, so I can keep a tab on whether anyone's chatting or, you know. And I saw, hey, there's a viewer. Better say hello. Aw. I figured you stayed up late last night again. Especially because the night before you said you were up quite late. It's difficult to reset a sleep schedule, and you weren't around, but yeah, I kind of did the same thing this morning, where I just lied in bed and didn't want to get up, and I fell back to sleep. But I forced myself to get up at some point, so that's how it goes. Oh, we can now use mithril axes. I don't think we're gonna get a mithril axe anytime soon. Trying to know where to get one. Or does Bob sell mithril axes? Might as well check out Bob and his inventory. Not check out Bob, but like what see what he has available. I wouldn't check out Bob. I'm not interested. I'm taken. Yes, let's go to Bob's axes. Because we have money. Not sure, maybe an mithril axe would be over 2k. But, yeah, just see, we can get a black axe, even if we can't get a mithril one. Oh, here. Trade Bob. Oh no, he only has a steel. Let's just steel axe. Well, why not? Here. How much would you buy the iron axe back for? 33, that's better than I thought you'd take. 33 coins for an iron axe, that's fair. That's fair as a buyback. Thank you, Bob. I'm gonna destroy these, because they're not part of my fashionscape right now. And I will sell the black full helm as well. Shaking. Oh, that was expensive. Those were 400 coins. Nice. It feels good to do some wood cutting. It feels at home. Oh, it's a regular tree. Might make some tea after this, or have some late morning coffee. It is 11:15 where I am. Late morning coffee. I've already had 2 cups of coffee, but shouldn't put that in front of the camera. Oh, Gaia, we helped some grave robbers get into an old abandoned, well, not entirely abandoned city, but the ruins of an ancient city. We thought they were archaeologists, but it turns out they were miscreants. So we also helped a man who became a chicken become a man again. And we, let's see, what was the other, oh, we learned how to make potions. So, consider us alchemists. Those were the 3 quests we did. Are you on call with Retro? Having anything for breakfast? I had another fried egg sandwich. Then I ate some dinner rolls on stream. Oh, it is the Quizmaster. It's my lucky day. Yes, I'm so excited. Odd one out. Okay. The odd one out. Well, there we go. Okay, next question. Boy, this is difficult. I guess they had to make these random events kind of easy when they released them. The mystery box. $1,000 is $1,000, but the mystery box could be anything. Could even be $1,000. Oh, I got 3,000. Oh, okay. Wow. That was worth it. We could go buy some. We could go buy some more feathers, even. And do some fly fishing next time. Aw, well, I look forward to it. Something special. Oh, well, we've gained 20 levels since I realized we were at level 300. I'm not sure how many levels that makes for today, but I think around 25 at least. So, that's nice. Maybe we should do some pickpocketing. We'll get another fire making level, and then we'll do some pickpocketing. Or buy some feathers, and prepare to fly fish tomorrow. Or not tomorrow, but next week. I've been saying for a long time I wanted to get pickpocketing up. So it would be nice to do that. Just get it to 10 at least. Oh, we can probably get some more runes now. Yeah, we'll get some pickpocketing done. I always say pickpocketing rather than thieving, because, again, the Elder Scrolls. Oh, your message popped up on the screen. But I will, I am probably in about 10 minutes, I am going to stop recording and take a break, and I will read the whole of it then. I love you too. Beating today would be ideal. Then we can pickpocket farmers and get started on farming. Presumably. I almost, actually, on my hardcore, I almost, died kinda, it wasn't super early, but, yeah, like, we'd done, quite a bit of work at that point, the group and I. And I almost died just absent-mindedly pickpocketing a guard in Varrock. I made it to like 1 HP or something like that, and I didn't realize, and it was just so close. But I didn't. Getting level 8. Oh, distraction theft. Hey, how's it going? Oh, no, it didn't work. Oh, another random event. Oh, no, you're for someone else. We have gotten a lot of random events today, though. Wait, do you, when you die in RuneScape, do you respawn in that graveyard now? Because for me, I haven't died in RuneScape in like years. So I feel like there's something new that I've seen on YouTube where you talk to Death and he's like, hey, you died, or something. And you come out of that graveyard that you do the Restless Ghost in. Because for me, it's always just been you spawn back in Lumbridge here unless you set your respawn to something else. I don't know. Should I intentionally die just to find out? Or do I keep my streak going? Level 9. We'll get to 10 feeding and then call it a morning. I'll have something more to eat and go about my day. Upload the video to YouTube. Talk to Gaia. Get my food like I said I would. Do the yard work. All that boring stuff. Not that getting food is boring, it's quite exciting. I like eating. Okay, time to stop. 3 hit points. We will not get 10 thieving. We will not get 10 thieving. Unless... That's what I'll do. I'll let the stream go on for a little bit longer. We'll catch some sardines. Or no, not sardines, shrimp. There's shrimp. We'll catch some shrimp, cook them, eat them, then we will get 10 thieving. Yeah, I won't die, Gaia. I just curious. Just a curiosity, what happens if I die? It's like, sometimes in video games I do intentionally die. Sometimes in different circumstances to see if it unlocks anything. Sometimes just all to see what happens. You know, randomly jump into the void. Or get hit by a car. Sometimes I just like to see my character ragdoll. You know, like Grand Theft Auto kind of physics stuff. Jump out of a helicopter without a parachute. I would be able to pick up my items actually, because they would basically sit there where I died until I go back to the place where I died and pick them up. And also I wouldn't lose any skill points if I died. But still, if I die like right in Lumbridge, it doesn't really matter as far as the account's concerned, because this isn't actually a hardcore. You don't lose like Ultimate Iron status if you die. Ultimate Ironman, it just means you cannot bank. So you're limited to these 28 inventory spaces. And that's all you'll ever have. But there's no hardcore status attached to it. Yeah, 0 survival instinct. I guess I don't want to die in RuneScape. I don't like dying in any game if it's not intentional. I especially don't want to die on this account because even though it's not technically a hardcore, it feels like I'm losing some kind of status if I do die in this account. So I'm very much against dying on UIW Stephanie. Okay, now we can get 10 pickpocketing. Early game. It's weird when you've played, I guess it's 18 hours on this account now. Let's talk to Hans before we, Hans, I guess, before we turn off for the day. But it's weird when you've played a game for 18 hours and you're still early game. I guess MMOs can be like that, but If I put 18 hours into most games, I'm probably pretty far along. Come on, dude. What do you think you're doing? What do you think you're doing? I mean, the birdies and the chirping and all the things and lights and stuff. My consciousness fading. I was reliably pickpocketing him before, and ever since I came back from fishing, it seems he's just getting me every time. There we go. I think I will actually go to Port Sarim and get some feathers before turning off, so we can, yes, there we go, 10 thieving. You can now pickpocket from farmers. That is what I wanted. We are level 325. Yay. Yeah, I'm going to get some feathers from Port Sarim, and we can do some fly fishing when we start off next time, and do Pirate's Treasure as well. I can start us on Pirate's Treasure now, actually, and we can just do it. Redbeard Frank on the Port Sarim docks. Yeah, we'll talk to Redbeard Frank, start Pirate's Treasure, and buy some feathers, and then we will close the stream. I will rest a little bit, do some personal downtime, but I will read and respond to your good morning, Gaia. Another cup of coffee if there's still any in the pot. Probably have another dinner bun. Something. I don't have a lot stocked right now until later. I do have some soup. I could cook some soup up. Tomato soup. I love tomato soup, by the way. I have some vegetable soup as well, but I'm thinking tomato if I do. Where is Redbeard Frank? He's supposed to be on the docks. There is no quest thing showing up. Huh. Is he back here? Is he back here? Yeah, I need to stretch once I close the stream and recording. My back isn't what it used to be. But yeah, let's buy some feathers in the meantime. enough. 250. Where is Frank? He is supposed to be on the docks. Doesn't it say on the docks? And this is Port Saran. I'll just look it up. Redbeard Frank. Red. Not Reddit, Redbeard. Most northeastern pier in Port Saran. Oh, there he is. Well, that's not on the docks. That's literally on solid ground. R, matey. R. R. I'm in search of treasure. Ah. R. Treasure you be after. Eh? Is this guy Canadian? I say A sometimes. I probably don't say it as much as people would expect Canadian to say it, but I do say A. Well, I might be able to tell you where to find some for a price. What sort of price? Well, for example, if you can get me a bottle of rum, not just any rum, mind. I'd like some rum made on Karanja Island. There's no rum like Karanja rum. Yes, we will start the quest. You're a saint, although it'll take a miracle to get it off Karanja. What do you mean? The customs office has been clamping down on the export of spirits. You seem like a resourceful young lass. I'm sure you'll be able to find a way to slip the stuff past them. Well, I'll give it a shot. That's the spirit. Okay. And that is going to conclude episode, I believe, 6 now? Oh, I forgot to talk to Hans. Oh well. Yeah, it's probably about 18 hours since you arrived a month and a half ago. What do you say? That is going to conclude the episode today. Thank you anyone who watched. Like and subscribe. Only if you liked and want to subscribe. I have my Twitch channel linked on my YouTube channel. You can find my streams on Wednesday mornings. I might do Saturdays or Sundays as well coming up. I don't know. But Wednesday mornings, usually around 8:30 PST. But yeah, that's it. I will talk to you in a little bit, Gaia. Thank you. Bye-bye.